That's the $2 million ring, man. I mean, there's no point of trying to compete with the African giant. What is the fucking point? Look at that.
Hey, I'm humble, man. I'm a humble guy.
You say humble, but I have to say it as it is. I have to be real. There's no point.
You're welcome to this channel once again. Money could make us conquer our greatest fear and also live beyond our own wildest dreams. While money is sweet and money exposes you to top luxuries in life. I mean, that's why we see a whole lot of our celebrities are working so hard for this money so they could gift themselves the most expensive lifestyle to flaunt on social media so their fans could actually know that, yes, these people are doing well. If you don't have these luxuries to show in our own society, it means you're not doing well for yourself, and no matter how hard you try to make people see it, well, you fit explain tire. You see, a lot of our entertainers these days are used to spending so much money on plenty luxuries to the point where people have started thinking, don't these entertainers have problem, or don't they really think of other people's problem that they could solve with the amount of money they spend on expensive chains and other luxuries? The fans have always been asking this question. Well, I guess, yes, they have every right to, because in a country like this that have over 250 million citizens and less than 30 million citizens are functioning very well. In fact, the rich our society I'm not sure whether they even reach 3%, correct? 3%. And we see people every day flexing money on luxuries, $2 million, $3 million, $4 million, $10 million on pure luxuries, when these people could be out there using this money to finance some kind of problems and also help people sort themselves out. Well, I don't expect them to do this because I don't know how hard these people work for their money. Most of them have had to go on and on without sleeps for night just to get access to these opportunities that they have today. So sometimes when you think of, oh, why are these people spending so much on luxuries, you also have to think of, do these people really deserve this because they've been working hard, and we've also been seeing how timeless their piece of work has been. That aside, today I'll be talking about the beautiful lifestyle of the Nigerian musician Burna. Like I said, money opens doors to so many possibilities, and if there's one thing that brings this money, is hard work. The Nigerian musician Burna have been working extremely hard to gift himself the top luxuries that life has to offer. These things do not just come like ABC. You have to work hard for these things to come. And trust me, the kind of work where I mean, not be some kind quick work. Now the work where we say you go work, even you say you go not say your hustle need today extremely different. For some time now, Burna Boy have been chasing the big dreams by working hard, and also currently he's been living the La Vida Loca lifestyle. He's been able to put himself on top of the international platform in the music industry, and now Burna Boy is spoiling himself with expensive and the most beautiful things in life. Before I talk about his beautiful lifestyle, because it has to do with money, please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Also, don't forget to like our post on Facebook, and for more updates, click on the red subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Our people say, don't judge or criticize any rich man out there doing so much for themselves until you have money to fund your until you have money to fund your own demands. So you see, you no go judge person just like that. According to the Nigerian musician Burna Boy, who just purchased an expensive ring of $2 million US, clean diamond stone cut from the finest places. And according to the person himself, we make this particular jewelry for a jeweler, he decided to use an opportunity to analyze Burna Boy's latest jewelry piece, his expensive ring, after the Nigerian musician finished his tour, he decided to gift himself something to show for it. And according to this jeweler, that Burna Boy deserves it. He's been touring for up to 3 years now, non-stop, without rest. So this is another thing to say thank you to himself for working so hard and also achieving so much in a space of how many years. And his recent album too is being received in a very positive direction. Well, let's take a look at the ring, and we've actually seen that the ring is definitely worth it. And the Nigerian musician said, well, never in his life would he have imagined buying a ring for $2 million, which is equivalent to 1.8 billion naira. And we know what that kind of money could actually do to so many people out there. It could change their lives. It could better lives of so many citizens and do a lot of things. Yet it's not our money, it's Burna Boy's money, and neither is it government money. Well, would you spend $2 million on an expensive ring? Because this is the highest we've actually seen someone spend on a ring in the music industry, and I wonder why Burna is doing this. Another thing that the Nigerian musician have really spent on that makes his collection beautiful is his expensive Odogu chain. The Odogu chain was made with VVS diamonds and other diamonds too, and from the arrangement, it took them 9 months to make it, and with the diamond arrangement, how they outline everything on the letters to complete it for Burna Boy, and also the print of his own work. Well, it shows that the Nigerian musician really knows what he's going for, and he purchased that expensive chain for $1 million. And the $1 million is not the only thing that he's purchased. Burna Boy have also purchased an expensive wristwatch that's worth $750,000, and he did this when he purchased his Odogu chain, and we could see the wristwatch lined with so much diamonds, expensively carved stones for that matter, made specifically for Burna Boy. And another ring too, he got 2 rings too for $500K, diamond rings for that matter, the other one depicting Odogu on its face. And I keep wondering, why is this Nigerian musician spending so much money on luxury? Well, you see the American rappers, how they spend, like Rick Ross. And the way when Rick Ross spends, he brags. And I keep wondering, are these people the same categories? Because for Burna Boy to say he spent $2 million on a ring, it's really outrageous and it deserves to be investigated. It's just like Rick Ross coming out to say he spent $5 billion on a private jet, knowing that his net worth is below that $5 billion, and he decided to show it. And now Burna Boy is out here saying he spent $2 million. Do you really believe these entertainers are telling us the truth, especially coming from Burna Boy's side? Well, Burna Boy made that particular expensive ring from the A jeweler in London, who has worked with so many people from Rema to Central C, a lot of musicians out there in the world. And apart from that luxury, to Burna Boy is indeed living a very beautiful lifestyle, as according to a close source, that the Nigerian musician just purchased an expensive mansion in the heart of California. And according to Waiting I Hear, say he purchased them because of work, because currently Burna Boy is just an American-based musician, based on the fact that that's where his market is, and that's where he gets some collaborations from. The business, everything is working in Burna Boy's favor in the US, and he decided to settle down there, and he purchased an expensive mansion of $20 million. And if you see the mansion, very, very classy and expensive on the hill. And when Burna Boy is not in Nigeria or Ghana, Burna Boy spends his time there with his family and also his crew members. Now, the Nigerian musician is taking his music career to another level, and it follow benefit him. Well, these are the luxuries that the Nigerian music star really invests his money on. But my own question is, do you really think Burna Boy purchased that ring for $2 million? I mean, there's a lot of poor people out there that could actually benefit from it in one way or the other. Not everything, but to build skill center in our country that could encourage millions of youths to do better with their life and to also build a sustainable future for themselves tomorrow, it wouldn't even cost up to 1.8 billion naira, trust me, even with all those foreign facilities in it. Yet one man is buying a ring for $2 million US. Do you think it's reasonable? Well, what can I say when it's the person's money? And besides, when you've worked so hard like Burna Boy tirelessly without sleep, you want to spend your money on yourself, even if it's the most craziest thing. Yet we know that these people who are extremely rich spend money like they don't need it or someone else doesn't need it out there. Well, kudos to Burna Boy as he's finally gifted himself an expensive ring after all.